Welcome to NFL Daily, where we once were employed by Dick Clark Productions. I'm Greg Rosenthal. I'm here in the Chris Wesseling podcast studio with my friends, a new combination of friends, Patrick Claybon, Jordan Rodrigue, and Colleen Wolfe, who usurped Patrick's chair.
What a dynamic this is, guys. I can only sit in this chair. This is the only way.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I wanted to get, I get to be closer to Greg in this capacity.
This is
double
exciting.
power chair over here.
This is exciting. We don't have game day view this week, so we had to get even closer. And it is my dream of basically, we have all the important members of the NFL Daily family, and just we have to get every possible mix and match. Like we need an Ollie and Colleen show.
Yeah.
Just the two of you, actually.
Sure.
You're hosting.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
When is that happening?
Tomorrow.
This is how I find out about shows, by the way.
I need a break. The whole putting Daily in the title, it's a lot. This is your show, though, Colleen, for real.
I know.
It's a lot of
How about that?
pressure.
Yeah, it's this is going to be a great one. You guys know that I love music, and I thought it would be really fun to do some type of draft of songs that would tell the story of the season of the teams that are going to the Super Bowl. So that is what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. She just summed it up so concisely. It's going to involve
First time ever.
It's going to involve the fans. You pitched this, last week, and we were like, "Oh, that's a lot to wrap your mind around. Let's do it next week."
Mhm.
And then we probably did no work on it in between, but it did just mentally make me feel better.
Really could have done a little bit more in between, but we're ready to go.
I
gonna be
think
fun.
I think Eric's ready. I think Jordan's ready. This was a show that you better be a little prepped and have some songs
Absolutely.
ready. Patrick famously not like that big of a pop culture guy, I feel like.
What?
You know?
What?
Okay, I dabble. I try to keep
He
up.
just seems like sometimes he
Kids out
says
there.
even that he doesn't keep up with it.
Yeah, no,
closely.
I have to play catch up.
Okay.
I do.
That's fair.
What I'm most excited about is that we want to build a playlist for the fans
Uh-huh.
out of whatever our draft ends up being.
This is on it, by the way.
Just a little palate
Oh, wait.
cleanser to get you
I
started.
thought that was just in my own head.
Nope.
That's still happening.
Yeah.
Hey, we have to set the order. So
Okay.
in the 6-part memo that Colleen sent out to the group
There
text,
was a lot of points on it.
it included a draft, which confused me. I was like, why do we need to
It was a
draft
long
it?
text.
But it does make sense. We are going to draft each team. It's the Seahawks and the Patriots, if you're just joining us with this season. We're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. But we got to draft the order in which we're going to draft these songs for the playlist that we're going to put out on your Spotify, Colleen.
Yeah, that's right.
I just
everybody.
volunteered you. And then people can decide which playlist is better. I don't know. Who
Right.
has picks. Just let us.
And each team will have 10 songs on
10
the playlist?
songs.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
And we hope you like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Colleen, since you came up with this and it's all resting on your shoulder, why don't you take a piece of paper
Feels kind of mean
out
to
of
it out
this
of the Giants helmet.
New York
I
Giants
know.
helmet.
Which team are we starting with?
Big Blue. Why don't we start with the underdog? Let's start with the Patriots.
Okay. All
It's
right.
actually Tyree's helmet.
So we have Patrick.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Patrick's got the number
Patrick goes. I
pick.
looked, but I don't know why I didn't see anything in there.
She says, "Who's next?"
Oh, but it is me.
one. Okay, it's Colleen up
I'm
next.
Second. Okay. And then I did it again. We have Greg.
That's good.
Third. And then Jordan. Fourth.
Yeah.
And this is a snake draft, yeah?
Oh, that's not good because I think I have more
Four.
Patriot songs. than
Or
Seahawks.
one could argue
I might need
it is
to trade.
very good.
Okay. All right. So there we go. There you have it.
All right, and so what this is going to do, it's going to teach you a little bit about music, and hopefully people check out these songs and they enjoy it, but also
That we don't have the rights to, so you're gonna
I
have to
know.
do your research.
it's a little bit picture time. I didn't want to go like a whole week and a half without mentioning this game at
Yeah.
all. So it's just a little dipping our toes in the water. And obviously next week we have a lot of guests that we're excited about. We're already seeing the list of people who will be joining us on Radio Row. We're going to be out there Wednesday through the game, have a nice post-game show too. But in the meantime, Patrick's got the first overall pick here. It has to be about the Patriots.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about formative years after Greg initially told me about this. And I was thinking about Greg Rosenthal in the early 2000s, where I was in a coming-of-age spot. You know, you finish high school, there's those first crucial summers, and there's a wide swath of music that Greg just didn't have access to. And I thought about that for Drake May in his second year. And one of the songs of the summer after his senior season in high school would have been Ariana Grande's 7 Rings, which is thematic because it lines up, but it's not my choice.
Patrick.
It is not my choice.
That's so good, though.
I am not going with that because, you know, I'm not necessarily a fan of the New England Patriots, but I do, right? After listening to Scott Zolak every single week, I'm convinced that there's a national media conspiracy to be negative about the Patriots. And I could not, once I first thought of Cardi B's 2019 single Press, it was perfect, which features bars like, bees be mad when they see Cardi step in the spot, say that you bout it. I know that you're not. I'll pull up on as soon as I drop. And it seems to sum up this feeling of us against the world as the Patriots have gone through this hurtful period where they haven't won a Super Bowl. And I think that would be a...
Yeah, but didn't you hear how all the people are being mean about that there was an easy record? I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why...
Hey, America. We're back.
Yeah, and so Zolak and Greg summoning the spirit of Cardi when she says that blank be mad when they see the Patriots step in the spot.
That's pretty good.
It's a great song.
And we had to have a Cardi B song on there. Absolutely, obviously, as she is dating Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, and Bloody Shoes wasn't going to work.
No.
I'm kind of annoyed because I may or may not have one on my big board, but maybe it'll have to be replaced. You're right that I missed that song kind of the first time around, but eventually I kind of got to it and it got on the running playlist. So like that's been in the mix. Will Bill Belichick have to change his boat to 7 rings if they win without him? You know how he always was.
I don't know that he associates with the brand any longer.
No,
right?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's a miss.
But it's a lot of his guys there. I think he counts the Giants one, so he has a different title for his boat. All right.
Okay.
You're the number 2 pick,
yes.
Colleen.
Okay. So with the second pick in the Patriots playoff playlist draft, I'm taking Oh No by Mos Def, Pharoah Monch, and Nate Dogg because I can't believe the Patriots are back in this, and hearing the "we're back" just sort of triggers me a little bit. I'm excited that this is a brand new Patriots team and that they've turned it around, but it feels like they weren't down long enough after the dynasty was here. And I just kind of, I don't know if I'm ready personally for the Patriots to win another Super Bowl, but since this is a different team with different personnel and different characters, maybe I can sort of just put it in a different box. Maybe I can disassociate from the last Patriots teams that I just, did not enjoy as much. So I'm going to go with Oh No.
I mean, you enjoyed him when you were crying on the field after the Eagles took him out.
You're right. That was my favorite Patriots performance, actually.
The whole thing with like, oh, well, this Patriots team is different and all that, and they're like, underdogs because they haven't won a lot of, they didn't win a lot of games or weren't expected. Like Mike freaking Vrabel is the coach.
Right.
Like he caught how many touchdowns in the Super Bowl as as a hilarious but obnoxious lineman. Josh McDaniels is the play call, and obviously it's Robert Kraft. You're
right.
not gonna feel that different. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
So fine, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't put that as the official second overall pick because that's more for me. So maybe I switch it and do I'm a Boss.
Wait, you're now switching your
switching
pick?
the pick.
No, I just.
Well, because if we're just for the people out there,
Okay,
and the
you're throwing
playlist
some
purposes,
extra
I think that
picks.
this would probably be better for the official playlist to have "I'm a Boss" by Meek Mill and Rick Ross on there.
I mean, Eric is holding up his hands. He had already sent out an official text with the picks. I mean, what are you doing here?
Okay, all right. Okay, just like 7 rings.
Okay, I'm crossing it out again.
Okay.
What is the number 2 pick?
I don't know what the number 2 pick now is totally. People
I'm a
should
boss.
just. You should
Okay.
Okay, I'm a boss.
I'm
You
a
should
boss.
put both, though, if you're making this at home.
Those were,
I'll throw it on there as a bonus, gang.
and yeah, we're
Bonus track.
just drafting Patriots here, Eric. He's confused. Everyone's confused. I'm kind of spinning out because I had a Cardi song that I really wanted.
Got sniped. It's okay.
Do you
That's why you build a board.
Do you want to share with the class? What?
I think I'm still gonna. What is it rude to just put it on because it had a whole like symbolic meaning too.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Well, obviously, there's the Diggs thing, which is great, and that she's gonna be in the mix, and that she was interviewed by Cam Wolf after the
I
game,
loved
which was
it.
just like
It was
I
so
know.
a
great.
hilarious moment in NFL Network history.
Fantastic.
For what it's worth. It would be drip because not only
Your Velveeta commercial, you love
not
it.
only has it been massacred by Velveeta and played
Oh.
during commercials throughout the season, ruining one of my favorite songs of that year, which was now what, like 2018 or something. I mean, her first album is banger top to bottom, but they rap about their success. I actually trying to find one particular lyric, I go to Genius, and I didn't know Genius now summarizes the song sometimes.
Oh, yeah. That's
at
the main
bottom.
usage.
Okay.
Exactly.
And it was like, and they describe it as Cardi and Migos rap about their success as well as the doubts and hate that people have towards them and show them why and how they got to the place that they are.
Ooh, that's good.
Also has like one of the most ridiculous takeoff verses of all time. Like that particular verse. And so I do want this song to be, in this playlist to be listenable. I feel like
Right.
everyone should hear. If you hear the takeoff verse, which probably comes about 3 minutes in, and you're not like moving and feeling it, then something's wrong with you.
Mhm.
That's a you
Yeah.
problem.
That is a you problem.
Kind of
R.I.P.
like when you're watching Drake May play football. If you're not
Oh, yeah, it's
moving
supposed
and
to
feeling
connect.
it, then something's wrong with you if you're not made more alive by that
I
experience.
forgot it was supposed to connect to the team, but
Yours.
yes,
Got you, Greg.
You did. You already did it.
Yeah.
the
already
I
did it.
am a little annoyed that they are doing the like everyone doesn't respect this thing all the time at like in every press conference. It's the people I like the best too. It's Milton Williams who's the most entertaining, I would say, interview on the team. It's Christian Barmore. It's everyone, but it's just like the fans need to back off just a little.
Well, every fan
love it.
base does that at this time of year.
Yeah.
Like nobody believed in us. Even
Okay.
if didn't the Chiefs do that at one point too?
They
Yeah.
tried.
You can doubt the Chiefs.
It's
disrespect
chip
the
watch
Chiefs. Yeah.
all season, but especially right now.
Yeah. All right, you're up, Jordan.
Okay, so I'm going to give us a little dabble of pop rock here
Okay.
in the mix. This is a song called Don't Tell the Boys by Petey, and it is about healthy male relationships.
Oh wow.
And that is all about what Mike Vrabel is for this team. It's all about the dynamic and the culture that he has instilled in this locker room. This song is quite literally the epitome of Mike Vrabel standing in the tunnel, giving everybody a hug as they come through. It's a little bit, because there's a little protest rock in there too. And it's a little bit about him headbutting someone in the helmet and just kind of the badassery of it. It's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I am honored to assign it.
Repeat it again.
Petey, Don't Tell the Boys. And
I don't know if I've ever heard it.
I'm honored to assign it here as the number 4 overall.
Love it.
I mean, the real reveal here is it's one of your favorite songs of all time, and so we're gonna learn.
And it
little
references
more about
multiple OC characters.
Yeah. It's a journey, guys.
Wow.
It's a journey.
Okay.
I know you love that line.
I
know
do.
you. I know you
I'm
see
looking
the
at it
line
right
I'm
now.
talking about.
I
I know
love it.
you love
I mean, in
Spoiler alert.
my younger days, even recently, I mean, I have been compared to Seth Cohen.
Patrick, I
on
was
social
actually,
media.
Wow.
I was actually
I
going to
wish.
send you that line specifically, like you, because I knew you would love it.
I love it.
Which characters?
No, we're not. We're not spoiling.
Yeah.
It. It's not.
I mean,
it
it's a
doesn't-
song. It's been out for
No,
2 decades.
But
Greg
it's
wants to know.
okay.
Greg wants to know if his guy is in
It's
there,
Seth
and
Cohen.
yes, Seth is referenced.
He's
in the song.
referenced in there.
Okay.
So basically,
Yeah,
it's a song about Greg.
That's my guy.
Another pick. Now this is a snake draft, so it's back to me.
Wait, says who?
We all did. at the
Oh, we
beginning.
did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
We actually.
I missed
7 minutes ago, Greg.
Greg, lock in.
It's been a long season.
Okay, so I'm really torn on this one, obviously, because there's so many good options. Like, for example, and this is not my pick, but I was thinking about the song Homesick by Noah Kahn, who says, I'm mean because I grew up in New England, for example.
Oh.
Or I was thinking about anything by the band Delaware, where I'm still waiting
Greg's
to
band?
hear.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to hear the drop of those tapes, by the way. That could have been another pick. But
One day.
Irreplaceable by Beyonce, because they were, they had a good thing going with Bill Belichick. But the lyric goes, you must not know about me. I could have another you in a minute. And in fact, he'll be here in a minute.
Mm.
And look at Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots back to the Super Bowl already in his first season as head
I
coach.
love that.
He really is such a mass, which I say with such endearment. Like he is the perfect coach for the New England Patriots. He's so sarcastic on the podium, like making fun of the question. So like he is genuinely funny. Wes used to always talk about, people getting too much credit for like them being funny when they're just like athletes who are like a little funny, but not really. Mike Vrabel is legitimately like sarcastic. I know he's from Ohio, but he just seems like he should be from Massachusetts.
You can't,
I love it.
No, that's the Massachusetts.
That's
you
why
can't have Mike
I was
Vrabel.
really torn.
We want him. I want him. He's ours now.
I was just really torn because of that line in that song, Homesick. I mean, because I grew up in New England. But I had to go with Beyonce here. If we're getting limited picks, like I had to go with Beyonce as the number 5th overall pick.
We'll see. Yeah,
number 1 in all of our hearts.
I have different options, but now I think the way you built into that is going to make me go with the song Gigantic by the Pixies. Because A, they're a Massachusetts band. And I just thought, like, let's get some Massachusetts representation. And they were partly like a Western Mass band, too, because they met at UMass. So shout out to Western Mass. But Gigantic, not so famously, was also the song that we stole the bass line for. It's kind of an iconic bass line. It's a Kim Deal song. Now I'm really aging myself, but she's the bassist. But she gets to sing this song. It's her song. We stole that bass line for Delaware's breakthrough single, Nordic Track. So
Nordic
because
Track?
we didn't really know.
Like the exercise machine?
That was.
But
big
also,
at
it's
the
a
time.
double entendre, right? Because
What?
right, no, it's purely a
face is
reference to
hot.
the exercise machine.
We finally have another detail.
What's the double entendre with Nordic Track? There is a double entendre coming with Gigantic, but yes.
There you go. Nick
take a
Foles
quick pause.
appears on the pod again.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking like the direction towards the Nordic countries and maybe like I don't know. I'm a Southeast.
No,
thinking
it
of
was
the cold.
literal. It was literal.
The
Nordic
Northeast
Track.
Patrick's
corridor?
thinking of the cold.
Nordic Track was just popping back then. It was a lot of infomercials. It was just it was happening.
Incredible.
No, but
I'm like overheating because I feel like we have more details about the band Delaware right now.
well, that's why I decided I had to go with that because I had
Sneaky Greg lore drop.
a few Pixies options. Here Comes Your Man would have been
that's good.
a
That's
fine
good.
option. Head On, which is actually like a cover of a Jesus and Mary Chain song, but is a banger. But Gigantic, I think, properly describes the huevos that Mike Vrabel comes to every game with and will be operating in Santa Clara with. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. I just feel like if anyone's going to do like a Sean Payton ambush onside kick in the Super Bowl or something, if they lose, it's going to maybe be like spectacularly like going for it. So that's where Gigantic fits in.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I love that this show is completely off the rails.
This is
This
it-
is my
this makes
favorite.
complete sense
How
that I
should
came up with this idea and it's totally not under control.
Oh, it's
You're
very much
welcome.
in control.
It's all happening. Who is
Okay,
up next?
I am up and I am going to take a little ditty called not ditty, Ride With Me by Nelly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because this is a team that traveled so well. They played so great on the road, 9-0 this year. And this whole season has just been such a ride. And I feel like that could be a nice little anthem for them. But the fact that they were just so, yes, their schedule was, pretty fairly easy. But they were a really good road team. And I just like the way that they traveled. So Ride With Me. This is a great car song.
I love that.
I love that. And they call themselves like the Road Warriors.
Uh-huh.
I did look because I was going to use the Wu-Tang song
Uh-huh.
where at one point ODB just like, yells out, Warriors, come out and play. And then I realized that song was not appropriate for this occasion.
Mac Hollins
not
walked
gonna work.
into the Broncos walked into the building singing yelling that Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's from the, movie? Right, I should know this. But
Now,
But-
I will say in my research that I did, now, and I feel like we should lock this in as the pick, but just contextually, the song I have learned by a little birdie up there in the cold, frigid Northeast that they do play "Take Over Your Trap" by Bankroll Fresh featuring 2 Chainz 2 Chainz and Schoolie after every road game.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then that's got to go on.
I don't know.
But I feel like we could
You
do
know what
both.
I'm starting to
I feel
feel
like we could
is
do
like, why are we so locked into 10? Just put them all on.
Yeah, put them all
Who
on.
cares?
Yeah,
There
put
are
it-
no
let's do it.
rules.
We're doing
I like that one.
too.
I like that one.
We're
That's
doing both.
mostly because I want a third pick here too. But now you put them both on. Put your first 2 songs on too.
Sure. Great.
I got
Who
them written
cares?
down.
No
I got you,
rules.
Colleen. I got them
Okay.
written down.
Excellent.
I absolutely love that. And like, it'd be one thing if it was like the Patriots used to play "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi all the time. Like we don't need to add that. But this sounds like
Yeah.
a good addition. Patrick.
Okay, so I was thinking about the like who is speaking on behalf of this team, and I think about a 3rd round pick whose draft profile on NFL.com says he might be caught between positions. His lack of length and mass could be a concern. And the first thing on his Twitter account is him bench pressing 500 pounds out there every single game, talking about lack of belief. And that's Milton Williams, who
Yeah.
is from Crowley,
Great.
Georgia. When I think about south of Dallas, right? We'll give him Houston because the Dallas rap community does not really reach the Houston rap community. When I think about Houston rap, I think about Mike Jones and his most important song ever that I listen to at the start of every single workout when he says, "Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me." And that's how you get a $63 million contract guaranteed. Milton Williams, Mike Jones back then.
How about
I
Howie?
love that.
Howie didn't do it.
No.
Howie actually let a baller that they did a great job, developing and everything out the building. And you got to wonder that might be the one that got away, a rare eagle that left and does even better. I love me some Milton Williams.
Okay, so am I up again, Snake?
Well,
I-
now, like, you got 3 in. The reason I
think Greg
wanted
gets-
it to be
I think
looser.
Greg gets
Okay.
pick
I was
number
just
10.
like,
I
Yeah,
got
Greg's
you.
got another track.
Yeah.
You got another one?
I had 2 already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so did I. But I'm going to throw in a different one.
You've only
Just because
gone-
it's a big, I did Cardi, I did the Pixies. It's fine. I'll throw one more in.
It's your
Okay.
team. You gotta do
It
it.
is my team. And I'm going to go with it. It's a recent song, which I've been listening to nonstop. It's called Angel of My Dreams by Jade. It's actually from last year, and I just like people should hear the song. A perfect pop song. But that's what Drake May is to all.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And
To
Greg
me
specifically.
because my heart was cold and cynical and maybe a little jaded. Her name is Jade, by the way, who sings it. And
Wow.
I tried on Around the NFL to say, I'm actually gonna, I don't know, like it's never gonna get any better than Brady and Belichick. So when they're gone, I'm just gonna give it up. And then before the Patriots even drafted Drake May, like Tice was talking about him, start watching him with Josh Downs back at UNC. I was like, this is my guy. I'm gonna follow this guy. He's gonna be my guy when he gets into the league. And where does he land?
At you.
Let's go.
And you know-
Angel of
Meant
my
to be.
dreams.
And it was like a spring thaw after a long Nordic
Mm.
winter.
Winter.
So there we go.
I like that.
That's the song out of all these. I'm like, people would actually like this, and it's not. I thought it was like esoteric, and then I looked, and it's got like hundreds of millions of views. So it's the youth. The youth are on top of it. Let's go,
Mhm.
Jordan.
Oh, we're at 10.
We're more than.
Oh,
That's
good.
what I
I
was
love
saying.
that. Yeah.
If you
I love
wanted,
that.
If you have
if you
another
had
track.
another,
Okay, I
you
do
really
have-
wanted
'cause
to before we take a
I
break.
do have,
throw it in.
I have
I
one
do-
more
round
I
it
have
up.
one
too.
more. It's kind of a throwback. It's called "You Get What You Give" by the New Radicals.
Oh, I know.
I
that.
love that
And I know you guys
one.
know it, and you kind of always, if you start hearing it come on, you always start bobbing
Yeah.
your head a little bit. It is a like radically positive song about getting everything you put into something and not giving up. And I feel like the Patriots are kind of here, and they've given everything they have into creating like just this wildly optimistic space that they're in right now. And that is what that song feels like to me when I listen to it. It will never get old to me when I'm in a funk or anything, or if I need to finish a run with a sprint. Like that's the song I
Oh,
listen
wow.
to. It is a song that will lift your spirits. And I think as much, even if you want to hate the Patriots, watching this team and how they are together, you do feel a little bit of that joy.
That's fun. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to this playlist. Okay, I have one more I want to throw out there. And since you mentioned Wu-Tang earlier,
Oh, yeah.
Protect Your Neck is, I
okay.
feel like that this was their debut single.
Sure.
Thanks. So this is the debut for Mike Rabel with the Patriots. And With Drake May, the one concern, especially in the playoffs here, are the fumbles and protecting the football.
Oh.
And perhaps a sneaky injury that's popped up here in the late hours that Greg's real worried
Yes.
about, let me tell you what.
We were on top of that watching that play. Remember that play? Now it's haunting me, that play. If it's going to affect things. We'll see.
Well, yeah. So protect your neck.
Love that.
For more reasons.
And Will Campbell needs to do a better job protecting Drake May's neck.
And I wanted to throw one out there in honor of Ohioan Mike Vrabel, who would have been coming of age right around that early 90s. And his relationship with the play clock and the game clock makes me think of Hootie and the Blowfish's most important song, Time.
Wow.
my
Which
God.
notes all of our relationship with the passage of time, as well as growth and learning.
What
I-
playlist?
I love that because, like, I think about that 2018 run, as 2018 season. It happened in that, like, everyone's like, oh, you guys, like, you had to wait so long. It's sort of the opposite. I was like, I can't believe that was that long ago.
Yeah, time.
It feels
Like a wave
doesn't
crashing
feel like
into the shore.
when me and Erica were
Send
embarrassingly
to the
like
hourglass.
jumping up and down as they beat the Chiefs in overtime in the AFC Championship in the Sound. It seems like a long time ago.
It really, you know what though? It really wasn't that long ago, Greg.
Yes.
So congrats again, I guess.
Thanks. Let's take a break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do the Seahawks, and we're gonna do more than 10 if we want to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who really cares?
I love
We
it.
like to break rules.
Look at this playlist. Epic.
This is ridiculous.
Time. Hootie. Oh. Oh yeah. Put this one on the playlist.
Well, we're back.
When I hear this, I think Seattle music. Seahawks.
Totally.
We just constructed a eclectic,
Slightly unhinged.
bombastic Patriots playlist that is going to be a strong contender for the best playlist that helps describe the Super Bowl 60 participants. But we're going to try to top ourselves now with the Seahawks. I don't know. I guess we're not going to redraw for the order unless you want to. Or should we just go with the same order again? You look disappointed
no.
when I said that
I
we
don't
weren't going to
know.
redraw.
Let's redraw. Come on now.
Remember when I
someone else
asked
has
you,
to
I was
out
like,
out of the New
why
York
are we
Giants.
drafting it anyways, Colleen? You're like, it's important.
I don't know why, because it is important.
The integrity of the
All right.
game.
Here we go. We're shaking up the Giants helmet. Okay.
Mm.
Why don't you pick, Jordan?
The Giants, where Bill Belichick once constructed a Hall of Fame-worthy game plan.
Look who's first, bitches!
Oh, it's Jordan.
You did it.
And she
Good.
even said I have the perfect song.
I am
Okay.
first. I am
For
first.
this-
I mean,
I
what
think
are the
that's
odds we're
okay.
stealing songs from each other anyways? All right, give us
Jordan's
the
like,
rest of the order.
The rest of the order, who cares? Like,
Greg
I'll go
is
second.
second.
I'll go second.
Okay.
Third. Colleen.
Colleen.
Okay.
Ooh,
Patrick
double
is
pick coming for Patrick. Woohoo.
Okay.
All right, what is your perfect
So I
Seahawks
can't.
song?
I actually can't. I can't use my perfect Sam Darnold song yet because if I'm listen, because
Wow.
if I'm thinking of the construction of a playlist, you got to start with a freaking banger, right? You can't
Okay.
start with something that.
Oh, are we
builds-
putting it up in the order that it was drafted? That's interesting.
Well, that's
Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay, sure.
So I thought like I just think you have to start with something like
Mm.
quintessentially and totally Seattle, baby, Alive by Pearl Jam.
Mm.
It's the
Oh.
cast-offs and the redemption arcs, finding that they made it through their toughest times. They are still alive. And the song crescendos in the same way that this team will just smother you in sound and pain and noise by the end of it. And it's so Seattle, you got to start with Alive by Pearl Jam. Number 1 overall.
I was wondering how much to lean into the Seattle of it all. Like, are they going to be annoyed? You know, when you watch NBC, like Sunday Night Football, and the Seahawks are playing, and they're always playing like the grunge era songs going into
Hey,
break.
hey,
But do they like that, or did they not?
if they were a less complete team, I would have put
Mm.
like Man in a Box by Alice in Chains or
Mm.
something. But Sam Darnold played so well this last time out that I don't think we even need that song. He's not going to be the man in the box. He's free.
Mm.
Greg, you got to play the
I
hit.
love that. So do you think when you're constructing a playlist, because I do want to direct people to Colleen's
I'm
Spotify, where
I'm a
she's got a lot of great.
a little nervous about this.
Do you
lot
have
in the
any?
playlist.
Do you have any philosophies in terms of constructing a playlist that are important to you?
Well, I think quality control is very important. It's also a great song, by the way. But I think that you kind of have
Jurassic 5?
to. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You have to, once you construct the playlist, you have to go through it a few times and listen and then
Yeah.
figure out, okay, which songs don't really work with this flow.
I'm cool with appointing you general manager and making some cuts after the fact if you really want to be harsh. That would be
Well,
compelling.
I think that it is such an eclectic playlist, so it's going to be different than any other playlist. So it's not really going to flow genre-wise.
Yeah,
Or
you
not. Or
you had
even
brought
flow.
up you had
Another
brought up the
right.
idea of maybe we should keep it to one genre or one genre per team, which wasn't a bad idea, but it seemed complicated.
I like that we
Um,
have a totality.
So
Yeah.
I guess I'm asking you this because I'm not next. If I do have a grunge type of song, like,
Yeah.
do you go with that second, or do you save it for later, or do you want it to go from even
Another
flow?
good Pearl Jam song.
Yeah.
See, I'm someone who is like, just go with it. You don't know what's going to happen later. Like, you don't.
If you want the
There's no use in
prospect,
saving.
go get
Don't
the
save
prospect.
money. Don't save anything.
Because I immediately thought In Bloom, another song
Ooh.
that
That's a good one.
I was screaming in a basement. That wasn't really a band. We would just play songs in Jeff Lash's basement. But I would scream. That's a fun one to scream out because this is it.
Turning the rage in bloom.
Like they have a second year head coach, which is like, oh, that's early. Actually, no, that's when you mostly win your Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Is in the first, second, third year of the coach. The entire offensive line is on a rookie deal. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Like all 5 guys are on their rookie deals. Most of the secondary on their rookie deals, including like their stars from the other night. Like JSN's on his rookie deal. Barner, Ken Walker, who's going to be a free agent. Defensive line's a little bit more of a mix. You got some older players and stuff. Darnold's still relatively cheapish. Like now is the time. We say this every year with Super Bowl teams, and this Seahawks team could be great for a while. There's no reason that they won't be a contender next year. But like, damn, this team's in bloom.
Mhm.
Like it is all popping. It is all working. According to DVOA, and I feel this way too. They're one of the best teams I've ever seen. I really don't think that's that crazy. They have to finish it off, but DVOA has them, I think, as the 6th best team since 1978, measuring offense, defense, special
Damn.
teams, total efficiency. And like, it doesn't seem that crazy. They're an awesome team. I mean, I know the Eagles were last year too. They got to finish it off. You have to win it to get on that list, but
I love
that's
this
my
one.
team. That's my song. And
I love
that's
it.
about
And I'm imagining you screaming this as a younger Greg. I've seen the yearbook
Really
photo.
poorly,
Like,
yes.
I think you could nail this.
I had the look, not so much the pipes.
Well, I'm not sure that this next pick is going to flow with.
At some point, we have to break
It's
off.
all right, mine's
yeah.
not.
But
So we can't go all grunge. It's heavy, man.
when I think about Sam Darnold, there's one song that just kind of immediately popped into my head. It feels like the perfect way to describe his journey and where he is now. And it's Bob Marley's Redemption song.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go.
Like, there's-
I love it.
I thought about They Reminisce Over You, but that was also about a friend dying. So I don't know if you guys remember that old song,
Don't.
old hip hop. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. You would know it if you heard it, but Redemption Song is just so perfectly
nice.
quintessential Sam Darnold.
I
at
think
this
that's
point.
a perfect vibe shift within the flow of the podcast.
Thank you.
I think that's awesome.
And he's gonna, exercise all the demons and the ghosts and stuff against the Patriots and blah blah blah.
I mean, going into last year in Minnesota, you were so excited about what Sam Darnold could do, that he could have this redemption.
I know.
We haven't talked to you since, he is now not just a Super Bowl quarterback, but a Super Bowl quarterback coming off like an epic NFC Championship game performance. How are you feeling, Colleen?
Are you kidding me? I feel incredible. I'm so happy for Sam Darnold. I'm so happy that he had that game and that there were 0 mistakes in terms of like interceptions or fumbles. There was nothing for people to be like, see, look, there it is. That's the thing that he does. He can't do it under the bright lights. He's bad when it matters. Like, no. And that must feel so good for him now to get this trip to the Super Bowl. His grandfather, Dick Hammer, must be very, very excited.
Let's go.
Looking down from above. He's really going to nail the Super Bowl, I think.
There it is.
Finally, we got the Dick Hammer references. And yeah, you can't go with that first song. We're not putting that on the playoffs. We don't want that sort of
Hammer time. That's a good
that
one.
sort of vibe. That is a great genre, though, of songs. I Miss My Homies by Master P. I Miss My Dogs by Lil Wayne is a great one.
New Greg is gonna get wheezy in here.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Patrick, you're up.
Patrick, you're up.
Okay, yeah, I did not go grunge as well. I was thinking of Sam Darnold also, and I was also thinking of Leonard Williams. I was thinking of two California guys who got an opportunity to play in the big city, the only city that matters in New York, where things went horribly wrong for them, and they come back on the West Coast. And I was thinking, what kind of music can I think of about the West Coast and the East Coast? I'm going with two of America's most wanted, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, back when Snoop was a little bit more on our side. And I think of Mother Blank the Rest, two of the best from the West Side, because both the Big Cat and Sam had rough experiences there, and now they're going up against the team from there, and they're going to heal all the wounds.
Woo.
That was a professional
That was
ass
incredible.
summary.
That was
good.
incredible.
It all like came together beautifully.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
Patrick, this was my dream when I pitched the segment.
Yay!
That I would be doing what you're doing. But that didn't actually happen. So I'm so happy that you understood the assignment.
Oh,
Great job.
Thanks, Colin.
And we get a snake draft because it's back to
Oh,
you.
my goodness.
And I do love that,
Thank
the
God.
Leonard Williams redemption.
Yes.
Not that he
Yeah.
needs redemption, but I just like his narrative arc.
Well, yeah, so many of these things we see them as redemptions, but really I think they're oftentimes indictments of the process and the people involved. Because Rashid Shaheed is also a guy who nobody wanted, nobody cared. Like he had more yards and returns playing in that division than anybody in history, and it's like, well, this guy, we'll sign him as a free agent, and here he is now playing on the biggest stage. So yeah, it's a similar
So
situation.
awesome.
There, I'm going with the head coach who's from Boston. Born there, but
Ooh.
more time in Georgia for Mike Mack. And I think about his formative time. I think about the post-game interview where you see the intensity in his eyes. It's something that's always been there. And so I'm going with Georgia rapper Ludacris
Ooh.
and his track Get Back.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
It's a great one.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know Mike Mack like that. And you saw like when his eyes lit up when he got that pop from the crowd. I think he will swing on somebody if need to. And I hope there's no violence from the coaches in the Super Bowl, but I think Mike Mack
I
would
kind of
go
hope
if he had
there
to.
is.
That's so
We
funny.
did not care.
It's like they
When
like
I was
that.
watching it, I'm so glad that you guys talked about it on the recap show too, because when I was watching it, I noticed the very subtle they reacted that way. I like the way that feels. I would like to do it again.
We did not care.
It's so funny. Okay.
All right, Colleen, you're
here
up.
we go. So I am going to go with a little nod to the defense
Mm.
and go with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Moon because
Speaking
of
my
the
language.
dark side, the defense. That's their nickname, right, Greg? You're looking at me
No,
like
that's
I'm
right. No, I'm
speaking
thinking
a
about something
different
else. I'm
Language?
thinking about something else.
Okay,
Greg's
great.
thinking
I'm like,
about the time that he took a gummy and then watched, listened to Dark Side of the Moon and then watched The Wizard of Oz back.
Never happened. I was very, very not into Pink Floyd.
you were?
Well, because that was like that. I was
What
sort-
was going
maybe a contrary. Like that was the popular music in my high school was Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
So I was maybe like a little, maybe contrarian. Was like these guys. It was like that's what all the jocks listen to. You know what I mean?
Well,
Weirdly.
in that case, then
Man.
Greg can go with Tales from the Dark Side by
Mm.
DMX.
Ooh.
We could do
Adding?
both. We could
Yeah.
do both.
We can do both.
I'm adding it.
Two very
I love
different
it.
lanes.
Let's
But
get
yes.
back to that Wizard of Oz situation, huh?
What's
Have you?
what's the Wizard of
Have
Oz?
you
Well,
never
Greg,
done
you're
it?
up, so you could.
No, that not back in high school, but that does sound like it would be a good time. I will go with Upgrade by Lil Wayne,
Ooh.
not by Beyonce. I think he calls it Upgrade You. And it's tricky because there's like a few of his mixtape songs that I looked up and I was like, they're not on Spotify. And so I guess it
Yeah,
didn't
look,
quite
they're not on
work.
Apple Music.
Well, because he's stealing other people's songs. But for some reason, he must have gotten the permission from Beyonce or something, or it's just floating out there. Because Upgrade You is just when he was in that phase, like the Drought 3, where he's just taking other people's song and singing over them, but he's doing it better than they were actually doing it. And this was next level. This does connect because him and Jay-Z were kind of like a frenemy-ish situation. Like he's the mentee, but he's trying to like take over as the guy. I'm the best rapper alive. And so he takes Jay-Z's girlfriend at the time and takes over and does it better than Jay-Z certainly could have, and maybe even better than Beyonce does it.
Wow.
And it does kind of remind me a little bit of what happened here in Seattle with the upgrade, unfortunately for my guy Gino, and what Darnold did. And then also with John Schneider, who kind of was like, see ya, Pete. I'm the man here. I'm going to take over. They kind of looked at me as like the little brother before, and now I'm Wheezy. I'm in charge.
I love this.
It's about me.
It's about me. Because he is that dude now, John Schneider.
My God. I can't stop thinking about the pitmaster. I can't stop thinking about it. Like, Mina is such a genius, and the pitmaster is such a funny nickname.
I need
good.
I need to tell her that that nickname's Broken Containment. We brought it up a couple times because we're using that on,
I almost used it on GDM on the Sunday show.
unapproved at this point.
Yeah. Running wild.
That's good.
It's so good.
You're up, Jordan.
Okay, so I love the way this is flowing right now. It's actually it's informing specifically my next pick because I do want to point out we're going from Ludacris to Pink Floyd to DMX to Lil Wayne, and now my pick is the Sauron or Isengard theme song from Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Oh, that's tough.
Is it because of Miami's band?
Specifically, no, Indiana, the Marching 100. Specifically when it's played by a marching band, because it is the most ominous and doom-inspiring and threatening and cool that you'll hear on a football field. And I wish that Seattle, because think if Seattle could have something, because that is that defense. Go listen to it. It's going to give you chills. I don't care, Greg, that you're not a Lord of the Rings.
I'm going to listen to it all.
It will give you the goosebumpiest goosebumps watching. And Indiana, the way that they attack and the way that they don't care, that is vibes. This is the year for teams like this, and it's Seattle's year, and that is why I picked this song.
Every team needs a marching band.
And I
know it's a college.
I don't
thing,
like you painting me as some anti Lord of the Rings guy. I just, Lord of the Rings 4, we're still walking through the forest. That's just where it just felt like it just
Still
and then
going.
5,
Haven't made it yet.
Still happening. We're still going through there. I was
still
like,
haven't
are they
made
gonna get there?
I think as a fan of the literary arts, though, when something is true to the source material,
Yeah.
Greg, you probably appreciate it a little.
Still,
I
and that's what this song really does feel like. This defense, truly, it feels like that looming dread that it's the purest form of like ominous respect. Like it's just so good, and I love if specifically when a marching band is playing it. I don't know if we could figure out how to put that on the playlist.
Well, I bet you could find.
Probably
You
could.
could find it. I bet you could.
I
Find
may have
it.
listened to it like 1700.
Fire up Napster. We'll see what we can rip off here.
Yes. I love it.
And honestly, not being a Lord of the Rings guy is a tell on myself. I don't have the creativity that you guys have in your brain to
That's
get there. I need it to be
false.
closer to reality
Stop.
somehow, or it's like can't
Don't do it.
engage fully with
Don't
it.
Yeah, be
But-
creative. One of the more popular book franchises of all time.
I do feel like, Greg, if you
I'm saying I
ever
don't.
had a yacht as a Patriots fan, you could be Lord of the Rings. Like,
Oh my
Say.
gosh.
There's a new boat named Bill.
exactly.
That would be fun.
Okay.
I guess we're at the end.
Well, I also have a Sam
If
Darnold.
anyone has extra ones, we'll do a speed round. Yeah.
Okay, running by the far side because of
Okay.
the run game.
Nice.
Very simple.
Running. I love that one.
running.
The far side. I have You Should Have Seen the Other Guy by Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, which is about a song about a person who can't help it. He just must dive into the fight no matter how bloodied or embattled he has been previously. And there is a cathartic, like exorcising demons guttural yell at the end of it that feels really good to sing out loud. And I just got to think that's a Sam Darnold song right there.
I just want to drive around with Jordan and rock out
Yeah.
and just like scream and get all of the demons out.
Right. This was what we learned
What are you doing later?
early in our Jordan education. I found out, like, I was surprised when you were like, oh, yeah, like, I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. Or I was like, where are you going? And it's like, oh, Death Fest 24 or whatever. It's like, oh, I didn't know Jordan rolled like that. That's great.
It's kind
more.
of not on brand, but it actually is.
That's
Like,
on
the
brand.
more you get to know Jordan, it's very on brand.
Oh, gosh.
Multitudes.
Do you have any more?
I've emptied the clip.
Yeah,
This is-
I have
This is
too.
all we got.
I have
I
too.
love it.
I like that. I like you bringing the Far Side
Thank you.
back in the
good-
mix.
that's a good
And I feel
pick.
like Ken Walker he's almost like an old school type of runner. I feel like everyone here, everyone in today's like, oh, we're gonna do what's blocked. We're gonna do our assignments. No, Ken Walker's taking it back to like the 80s where he's just he's out there freestyling a little bit.
He's
I love
jazz.
that.
Like the far side.
That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Just a little light
I'm
jazz.
kind of upset I didn't put any of the Roots songs on there. That is a bummer. Hey,
It would have made more sense
You're in
if
control.
it would have made more sense if the Eagles made the Super Bowl, but no.
yeah, right.
They're
Whatever.
still in a never-ending offensive coordinator search.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, by the way, I did a little talking about the Eagles on Good Sports with Kevin Hart and Keenan Allen.
Whoa!
Oh.
That show
Flex?
is coming out tonight.
There it is.
Yeah.
And
Prime
where
Video.
can they find this?
Prime Video.
Prime.
Yeah.
Who's
Video.
taller, you or Kevin Hart?
You know what? Might be a push. Might be a push.
I love that. I love the Kevin Hart picture with Shaquille O'Neal.
It's so awesome.
That's really cool. Check out Connie on Prime Video. Check out Jordan on The Athletic and NFL Daily, and then Patrick Claybon.
I'm all out of shows, Greg.
No, you did power rankings this week. He's on everything. Game Center, it's not on this week.
We
But
only
it's
have
all
one
Patrick.
game left.
Yeah,
of the
there's only
year.
one
Like,
game. We don't have much left to do. Where else you can do is you can go to Spotify and you can find this playlist. How are we going to do it, Colleen?
I'm not gonna
You're
lie. It might not be live until tomorrow.
You know, it's okay. This show,
but-
it's coming out. We have a little lag time, Colleen. So I think we can give you
And
an
it's
assignment to have it come out before it even comes out.
And it's
Okay.
2 playlists.
Yeah.
2 playlists.
Yes.
And we're going to
And you
come
can
up with
do
a
it.
way
Okay.
You got
to vote on that. Maybe I'll put that up on my
Oh, yeah.
Instagram or something. We don't have a NFL Daily Instagram.
Don't worry.
so
We'll collab. Okay.
we will do it, and we'll have a vote, and you can decide which playlist is better. Why not?
Yeah, and submit your own songs if you would like
Yeah,
to
we'd love to hear from you guys.
throw some songs into the mix. Tweet us, whatever. Let us know.
Interactive. The
I
show
like-
doesn't end here.
I want to interact with the people. I like the people. I am of the people. The people are me. I am them.
I'm fine with the people.
Music coming in.
Like some of
I'm
the
getting
some of the
played
Play us
off.
out.
She's like, I am of the people.
I'm a people person.
This was delightful. Colleen, you're getting a raise.
Okay.
The only problem is you did so well. You're going to have to executive produce another show coming up soon because this was
All right.
too good. We will be back in the feed Friday morning. That show's going to be me and Ollie Connolly. We will see you then.
Bye.